Hello YouTube Stampers, Danny Garola here with StampinThePinkBarn.com, coming to you from Tucson, Arizona. I'm a few minutes early, so I'm going to give you guys just some time to come in here. Make sure I'm running on my other device. So if you have caught me live, you're going to see that little red live button up there. Come in and say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. I love to see you guys come in here. You have to make sure you are signed in to your YouTube account to be able to comment for me to see it live from you. So, do you guys see my super cute, spooky little spider? Well, he's not little. It's a big spider. I ordered this. It's a big, like, A-shaped or V-shaped, whatever, spider web. It is massive. It's like 22 feet tall, so I'm gonna hook it to the top of my roof outside and have it come down. And it came with a couple of these big spiders up here, and I'm gonna hang those spiders up on that web. So not that I get too many people driving down our road because we live on a dead-end road, but I like doing it just for myself. I like pulling up into my home and seeing it decorated for Halloween. I have those big blow-up Halloween decorations, and I do it for me. I do have neighbors that love seeing them, and my one across the street, she goes, I love it when it is dark because that's when I can see all of your decorations outside. So I know it's a little bit early for some people to be decorating for Halloween, but if you could see my shirt right now, here, let me back up and see if you guys could see my shirt. I even have my Bad Witch shirt on today because I'm just so excited for Halloween. I just love it. I love the fall weather. I do miss when we lived in Oregon. I do really miss the fall leaves changing color because here in Tucson, Arizona, we don't get that. Hello, Laura. We don't get the fall color changes down this south in Arizona. Not sure if northern Arizona, they might get that because they do have kind of those bigger trees and stuff, but down here we don't. You can definitely tell a difference in the morning though as we transition into autumn fall. It does get a little crisper in the morning, and the last couple of days we've had some rain. So this morning when I went out to feed all of my animals, I could definitely feel a different change in the weather, and I was like, hallelujah. I'm ready for it. I'm over these 100-degree days, but it's getting up, and I mean, it's right around the mid 90s, high 90s right now. So whatever. Some exciting news to tell you guys today. We had our new weekly deals come out, so I will link that into this video when I'm done, so you guys can go check that out. And I'll talk more about it when I get flipped around. Also, it was my anniversary, my 17th year anniversary with my husband, hello Rhea, yesterday. So on Tuesday, since my mom had doctor's appointments yesterday and today, my mom came over Tuesday and watched my daughter for us so we could go out and have dinner. But not only did we go have dinner, we probably had the most romantic anniversary ever. We went to Home Depot. Yeah, that's romance for you, right? No. For most of you guys know that we are going to be moving into my grandparents' house. Both of my grandparents have passed away. My grandparents' wishes were to have it stay in the family. So we have decided that we are going to fix it up and we are going to move into that home. So with that being said, my husband and my son went and pulled up all the carpet over there because we're having new carpet put in there. So that's what we did on Tuesday after we went out and ate. We went to Applebee's because my husband had to have the all-you-can-eat chicken wings. But I wasn't impressed, but whatever. Yes, he is the romantic one. He absolutely is. And it's so funny because he's so sappy. And it's... Hello, Kay. How are you, my dear? So yes, my husband is a very sappy, romantic guy, and I am not. Like, normally, I don't even remember our anniversary day. That's how kind of sad I am. I'm kind of the guy in the relationship, I guess you might say. I don't I don't do it. I don't do flowers. I don't do anything like that. And so he's learned that you don't buy me flowers. I don't wear jewelry. So you don't buy me jewelry. Just buy me Stampin' Up. Then I'm good. You know, just pay for my crafting supplies, and that is romantic enough for me. So yeah, so we went and we picked out the carpet. We actually have the measurer guy who comes out and measures the square feet of how much carpet that we need. He comes out on Friday, which is tomorrow. So my husband will meet him up there and they'll go through measuring all the rooms that need to have the carpet in it. And then as soon as he gets back to the office, he lets them know, and then we schedule an appointment to go in, sit down, pick out the kind of padding that we want, and pick out the carpet that we want. I don't have my purse in here, but I got a couple of swatches of carpet. And so we know that we don't have to want to keep buying carpet. So we're going to go with kind of a top of the line carpet. It's not like the best, but it's going to be a higher grade. Just because we've got animals, we've got kids, you know, we live in the desert. So we were actually picking out the padding that we want, and we want the best padding because, you know, why not? If we're going to do it right. I don't want to keep going through it and having that padding break down from people walking on it and all that kind of stuff. So that is the news. And also, you guys heard me mention about my mom going to the doctor. So on Wednesday, yesterday, she went in and she had, for those of you that don't know, my mom had shingles in her ear about 10 years ago. Most people, if you look at her, you would think that she had a stroke because it paralyzed one side of her face. So she's got some of that drooping on the side of the face. She used to go over to San Diego, California, and see a specialist who did these like nerve testings and all this kind of stuff to try to rejuvenate the nerves that got paralyzed. Well, in the end, it didn't work. I actually heard that Justin Bieber had wound up getting this same thing. I think it's called either Ramsay Hunt or Bell's palsy. I don't know the difference between the two. My mom could tell you, but she's at the doctor's right now, so I'm sure she's not on here. So she went in and she started getting Botox because of those nerves being so damaged. She has constant pain in the one side of her face. So she went in on yesterday to have her first treatment of the Botox, and it's not Botox like that you get to make you pretty. I mean, I'm sure it'll probably help with wrinkles and stuff, but she went in to have the kind that I guess you get it when you have migraines and stuff, but it goes in and it kind of numbs those nerves so she's not in that constant pain. And then today she's going in because I know you guys have heard me talk about her needing her knee replaced. So today she meets with the surgeon to check into that knee replacement. So whoop, whoop, we're getting there. I told her, I said, I go, you know, we're supposed to be on stage in November over in Anaheim. So either way, whether she has the surgery now or if she waits, she's going to be in a wheelchair because she can't walk right now to walk around that whole stadium on stage. And then once she has the surgery, but I told her, I said, I go, wouldn't you rather be out of pain and be in recovery while we're there and be pushed around in a wheelchair? So, you know, it just depends on the timing of when they can get her in for the surgery. But I'm really optimistic about her having this done. You know, it's just one of those things that I know it has to be done, but I'm kind of a worrywart, but I'm hoping and praying that we got her covered. Yes, we do, Rhea. I know Rhea is one of my team members, and she's going with us on our trip over to Anaheim for the on stage. So I'm so excited for that. Woohoo! I'm like, come on, November, get here. So, okay, let me get you guys flipped around so I can show you guys a couple of the promotions that we have going on right now. And then we are going to get into this super cute card. So hold on just a minute. Yes, I have heard that the knee replacements have gotten a lot better from way back in the day. She needs to have both of her knees done, actually. But she had found out that they can't do both knees at once, because I was like, hey, why don't we kill two birds with one stone? You're already going to be put under anesthesia. Why don't they just do both knees? Well, They had told her before that they can't do both of them at the same time because she obviously has to be able to walk, which duh, makes sense, right? I didn't even think of it as that in that aspect, but they want her to recover with the one knee before they go ahead and put her through that and then try to make her recover with both. So makes sense. I just didn't think about it that way. So on with business. We have right now through October 10th, our paper pumpkin is the Ho Ho Ho. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas with these festive cards. Send merry and bright cards this holiday season with the Ho 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 paper pumpkin kit. With classic Christmas colors and holly jolly sentiments, the cards in this kit are sure to bring the Christmas spirit. Word from the North Pole is that this kit coordinates with next month's, the October to November kit, paper pumpkin, and the special add-on product. With so much coordination between products, it will be a breeze to create cohesive holiday crafts for all your gifting needs. Make this season the most wonderful time of the year for your loved ones and for yourself. So you will find the link to this. I will post that in the description of this video when we're done here. So our weekly deals, I didn't get that printed out, but this week, it just started last night at midnight. We have got some of that 2021, 2023, some of those really pretty colors of the open weave. You're going to want to check those out. They're on great deal right now. I think I saw that it was the polished pink on there. And I think it is the soft succulent this time as well that's on there. So go check that out. It is a really good deal. There are some amazing embellishments on there also. What else did I see that was on there? Hold on, let me pull it up on my iPad really quick because there was something that was a killer deal that I knew. Oh, the copper foil sheets. Those are, I think, what did I see them read at? I think those were on for $4, I think, for the sheets, and you get 2 sheets. Oh my goodness, if I can find what I'm looking for. Let me see here. I know oh, and of course I didn't save it to my iPad. I didn't link my things. So anyways, I think it is the copper foil. I believe that they're $4 for the 2 sheets of that. So it is that beautiful paper that I had used. Well, it was in one of my Monday videos. It wasn't this week. It was the following week, I believe. And I actually used the embossing folder on that foil, and it turned out just absolutely gorgeous. The gentleman across the street just had his replaced. He came home the same. Wow. So his was like an outpatient, Kay. He came home the same day as his surgery. Well, I hope it goes that easy. That would be awesome because I know she's not a big fan of being in the hospital. Well, who is, but you know what I mean? So yeah, so go check out those weekly deals. Use my host code. This is my current host code right now. When you shop with me, you can copy and paste this. Again, you're going to find it in the description of this video. And so if your order is over $150, don't use this host code because you're going to get some rewards, and I want you to have that. So how do you get to my store? Go to shopdannygarola.com. That's going to take you to my landing page. You can find a lot of things in there, my calendar. You can find how to join my team. But go to that little shop button and it'll take you right into the shop. And that's where you can shop online 24/7, you know, whenever it's convenient for you. Okay, right now through the end of the month, so we have about a day, a week and a day for this promotion until this is over with. This is the stamp sets you're going to find currently in our catalogs, but for this month of September, they have actually added these die sets that now coordinate with those stamp sets. If you've been eyeballing one of the stamp sets, but you just couldn't commit because it was one of those things that you're like, I wish that stamp set had a die set with it. Just know that if you buy it as the full bundle right now, you're going to save 10% on that. You can find this PDF over on my blog, stampinthepinkbarn.com, and go to promotions and scroll down and you're going to find all about the perfect partner. our free event card making. This is an event that is going to be virtual. You can go ahead and register for this event. It's not a must to have to register, but I highly advise registering to it, because that's how you're going to see any upcoming things that are happening in the event. If they ever have to change the times, or if they have to change a day or anything like that, they'll keep you posted that way. And then you won't forget about it also, because they're going to send you reminders and stuff about that. These are the bundles that are going to be coordinating with this event. It takes place on October 1st. So you can go and you can purchase any of these bundles, or all three of the bundles. They are going to give you a free iridescent pearl basics jewels embellishments when you order one or more of these bundles. It also has a list down here. You can print this PDF off from my website, stampinthepinkbarn.com, over at my blog. You can print this off. Again, it's under the promotions button. Scroll down and you're gonna see this on there, the card making event. Pull this off so you have the codes to see to order these bundles. This bundle right here just came out September 1st, so it is not in any of our catalogs. You can go straight into my store and search this. If you just type in warm welcome, it can pop up that way. If you don't want to have to worry about printing this off and all that good stuff, it will bring it up to you that way. We're not going to talk about adhesive kits. You guys have heard me go through that multiple times. You guys know that I sell my adhesive kits. So, okay, let's get into this super cute card. So if you guys watched me on Monday over on my Facebook Live, which is also now here on my Facebook or my YouTube page, I take all of my Facebook Monday lives and I upload them over here to YouTube, because I know there's a lot of people who just don't want to fiddle with Facebook. So you can catch my Monday lives over here as well on the replay. But on Monday, we made this monochromatic, beautiful, using that Lights Aglow card. So today, since this is not a traditional Christmas color, you guys, I almost said Halloween. This is not a Christmas color, traditional colors. I'm going to make a traditional color one today using that beautiful wreaths, or cottage wreaths. Okay, so let's get all my pieces out here. Okay, so what we need for our card base is, this is 11 by 4 1/4, and I have scored it in half at 5 1/2, and then I've also taken it and scored it at, so you would score at 5 1/2, and then move it over to your 4 1/4 and score it again. Okay, this is called the book binding or book seam card. So you're gonna fold it on the center 5 1/2 line, and then you're gonna fold this one back on itself, just like if that was a book. So it opens like this. We're going to glue this down in just a minute, but let's get to the rest of our pieces here. I have a 4 by 4 piece here, or actually maybe that's 4 1/8. I told you guys my son broke my, I've got to get the hang of using this new ruler. My son was in here fiddling with my Tim Holtz ruler, my clear one that you guys always see me using. And look what he did. He snapped it. He was sitting in here, and of course it snapped the end where I do all my measuring, the short end. It couldn't have broke down here on the long end. So I told him, I go, next time we go into town, you're buying me a new ruler. So in the meantime, I'm using this one here, and it's just so different. You know how you get like stuck on certain tools and it's hard to switch? So yes, this is 4 1/8 by 4 1/8. So there's just going to be a short little red, I almost said pink, red margin there. And then I am coming in with the, which one is this? This is the Regals Designer Series paper. Now this is the new redesigned the designs that are on this. So this is in real red. This is, oh yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so it has two sides to this. So what I'm going to do is this piece here. Nope, that's not it. One of them is longer. Okay, so this is my longer piece here. Yes, there you go, Rhea. Thank you so much. There's the copper foil for $4. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that price. That's awesome. Okay, so this piece here is 1 1/8 by 4 1/8. That is going to go there. And then what I'm going to do, these three pieces here are 1 1/4 by 2. Wait a minute, that's not right. That is not by 2, by 4. Okay, so that I'm going to flip it over for this design. So like I said, both sides have different designs, but since I'm going to do this design, I'm going to do the middle one over here for that. Okay, so we can move those and get this all glued down. Now this is the real red, if I didn't say the color of this. And this is garden green. So the way I like to do it is I always place my two outside ones down first, and then I can put my center one in, so I make sure I get my placement on there correctly. Okay, just like that. I think I've had too much coffee this morning. I'm awfully shaky. Okay. You guys can find a the written out dimensions to this card. I'll have it over on my blog as well. It'll take me a little bit to get that up and going since I have to upload all the stuff. What I have done with this is I have taken my stylish shape dies and I've taken the great big circle and I have die cut one of the big circles out of my basic white. This I'm just going to glue right down here. I was going to tell you guys something. Hold on just a second. My brain gets ahead of itself. Okay, so I also need a scrap of red. So what I'm going to do with the red scrap is I'm going to take this bow right here. It's the more detailed bow. Otherwise you have an open bow that's underneath here. If you want to stamp the bow, you can cut the bow out after it's been stamped, but I'm just going to take this bow right here and I am going to cut that out of my red scrap. But I'm going to cut this down because I don't need this big of a scrap. And then on my white scrap, wherever I just put that, I need to take, well, I'm going to wait on that because I'm not sure if that's the route that I want to go. I don't know. I'm indecisive. Such is life. Okay, let me cut this out really quick. Okay, so here is my bow, and see how you can see where it looks like it's kind of already embossed with what it needs. That's what I like about this little intricate bow here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this circle and we are going to stamp in garden green this big wreath right here. I'm not sure if it's gonna, oh, it might just fit on that. Okay, I was gonna say, let me grab one of my, I think they're all, oh, no, here's one. Okay, so take garden green. I love how this is one of those distinctive stamp sets. So wait until you see me stamp this, and it's gonna look like I've stamped it off in 2 different colors, but I really haven't. It's only, and sorry, I just got super loud because I have to stand up to make sure I get this centered. But because it's got its own like different patterns on it, it looks like I've actually stamped it twice, one doing the full color and then doing the second stamp off, but it really isn't. I did it one time, and because it's got that different gradient in it, it looks like it's been stamped with 2 different colors or done twice. Okay, then I'm going to take my early espresso, and with this stamp right here, this little twiggy looking, it reminds me of like a Jesus ring that you always see like in the reenactments of like the Bible. You know how Jesus always wears the thorn? That's what this thing reminds me of. The crown of thorns. Okay, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to stamp that. Again, I got to stand up so I can see. Stamp that kind of right on top of that. Just like that. Now that will lighten as it dries there. And then I need to take this little, it looks like the little holly berries. And then I'm just going to stamp in real red. Just kind of up and around this. Oops. Okay, like that. And then I think I'm going to do it in, well, let's see. If I did real red in the center, I'm going to do the words Merry Christmas. And I'm going to stamp this on this first and see what I think. Yeah, that'll be good. I'm going to do that right in the center of my wreath. Beautiful. And then I'm going to use a little mini dimensional. I'm going to kind of ball it up a bit so I don't catch any of that. And I'm going to put that right there, but I want it popped up in the center. Okay. What I also was trying to figure out what I wanted to do was put some embellishments. I thought maybe the green, but I don't know if I like the green on there. The white, I was thinking I could put some of these on these little berry things to make those stand out. Let's see what we think. Also, I was going to see if I had a ribbon that would be pretty down the edge there. I don't know if this, let me grab this ribbon really quick. This is, I think that's the wrong green. Yep, nope, that's not gonna look good. That's Parakeet Party. I thought maybe it would be okay to use. I might just have to take my, where's it at? There it is. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this, and I should have done this ahead of time, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to go with ribbon or just leave it the way it was. But that looks awfully red on there, so I'm going to take a piece of this ribbon, and I am going to take, oh, of course, we don't have Garden Green in our Stampin' Blends, but I do have a Garden Green in my Stampin' Right. So I don't know, I've never used a Stampin' Right to color on this, so we're gonna see. We're gonna test it out here. I don't see why it would be any different. Okay. So I'm just using the fat part of the pin here. Got more marker tip. I don't know if they call it a bullet tip. But I really want that Garden Green on this ribbon, and we don't have, to my knowledge, we might, but okay, just like that. And that should be long enough to wrap around. Yep, that'll be good. So let me cut this. And that's gonna probably take, see how it's getting all over my hands, probably gonna take a few to dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up, but I'm gonna use my chamois really quick to kind of, or a baby wipe. Let me grab a baby wipe, that's gonna work better. To get that ink off of my fingers, because I don't want to get that on my white little circle here, but I'm going to give that a second to dry. And I'm going to pop this up, but I'm going to do some of those red rhinestones. It works a lot easier to use your take a pick tool to get those off, but there we go. And then this is where I was going to take these little rhinestones and go like this on top of those little red holly berries, because I think it really adds some pop, because of course we all love our bling. I mean, you can leave it the way it is. It still looks good, even if you don't add these, but let's just be a little extra. And then I'm going to put one of those right in the center of that bow, because why not be extra? Okay, now before I adhere that piece down, I'm going to take this ribbon and just make a small little knot. Just like that. Okay. Move that over. Oh, see, maybe that's why we don't use our Stampin' Right markers to color this, because it doesn't dry. That's probably exactly why. So now you know, you learn from me. Don't use your Stampin' Right markers on your ribbon, on your crinkle seam, because it doesn't dry. It still is leaving green all over me. I mean, unless it takes quite a while. That's probably why they want you, or they always say to use your Stampin' Blends, because it's an alcohol based. This is water based. So that's why it's coming off on your hands, and you don't want to give that to somebody. But you see what I'm saying. If you can find some green ribbon to match your garden green paper, then that would be superb. All right, so now I'm going to glue this piece down. Using my tear and tape, because I do not want this fold to come open on somebody. It's bad enough they're going to get green fingers. Why not keep their card closed? Okay, I'm just going to place that down just like that. All right. And then we need, where did I put it? I had a white piece, but let's just cut one. I need a 4x4 for the inside of my card. So 4x4. All right, so this is just gonna go on the inside of my card right here. And then you could either take another strip of this paper and go on the inside here, but I'm just going to leave it alone for now. I just more wanted to show you this super beautiful, different contrasting paper on this wreath card, but doing it with the more traditional colors of this card. You like the rhinestones, Rhea? Yeah, I do too. I think it just totally adds some bling to this card that it totally needs. To kind of just dress it up a little bit and make it look more like we expect Christmas to look. So that is just a super cute and easy fun fold that just gives you kind of a different take on a Christmas card. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And like I said, I will be adding all the dimensions and everything over on my blog. It'll take me a little bit because I got to write it all up, because this morning I was having technical difficulties with getting a video that I have made put up from my camera or from my phone over to my PC. It was really giving me some problems. I had to reach out to tech support and have them help me. Lo and behold, I figured it out, but by that time it was already like 11:15. So just to let you know what my life has been like this morning. And I was even up at like 7 o'clock this morning fiddling with things. Oh, get that out of here. My son decided to bring me the big spider because he's of course got to be touching it. We got to go out today and hang that thing up. But I was trying to do it before all the rains hit. Oh, what was I going to do? I wanted to, I don't know. Here's my envelope. I was thinking I could do something with that, but it would probably be another strip of that paper across there. Here, look, I have a piece right here that was waiting for my envelope. Just like that. So let's get that on there. So then our card is complete with our envelope and will be ready to be mailed when Christmas cards need to be going out. Let's cut off the ends of this. Okay, perfect. Now our card and envelope are ready. because of course you have to have a beautiful envelope to go with your beautiful card. All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming in and watching me live and having conversation with me, because I love seeing you guys come in here and hear what's going on in your lives. So I will see you guys back on Monday. Don't forget, oh, and a huge congratulations to Sheila Fisher. She won the mystery stamping challenge. That was awesome. I'm so happy and grateful for you guys who submitted cards. Also on Thursday the 29th, I will be doing the Spooky Treats alternatives for this paper pumpkin. So if you guys have that paper pumpkin, I'm going to be making some alternatives with this. So I can't wait. I've been working on that also, getting my brain working to get some things together. So, okay, you guys, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for coming in and sharing your afternoon with me, or early evening, depending on where you're at. So I will see you guys on Monday over for Facebook Live. Bye-bye.